The story of how Art the Clown was cast is insane, and it's mostly because the guy's agent tried to stop him from getting the part. Although the guy has quickly become a horror icon, just a couple of years ago, the name David Howard Thornton was completely unknown, and he was desperately just trying to get some experience in front of a camera. So when this audition for Art the Clown came about, David was interested, but his agent was hesitant. She says it's a low-budget indie horror movie, nobody's gonna see it, and it'll do nothing for your career, so don't waste your time. But David insists that he goes in, so the agent sends in his name. However, when David pulls up to the audition, he notices that everybody else there has a script. So in a panic, he goes up to the front desk, tells the person he doesn't have one, and the front desk lady says your agent should have given it to you. And although David thought he was screwed, he got pretty lucky because turns out he's auditioning for a character that doesn't speak. And so during his audition, he was just told to improvise. So then he leaves the audition feeling good. A week goes by, he hears nothing, and a couple weeks, and then a couple months. And then at that point, he just figures he didn't get the part. Until he gets a random email asking him to come in for a makeup test. Now this is pretty unusual because usually they do like callbacks and stuff before a makeup test, but he doesn't think anything of it and he goes in. And after he gets his makeup done, he asks the director, does this mean I got the part? And then the director's confused and he's like, yeah, you got the part right away. So David's agent knew he got the part, but chose not to tell the guy because she didn't want him wasting his time on a horror movie that nobody was going to see. Yeah, but David found out anyway, promptly fired his agent, and is now one of the biggest horror icons of all time.